Just checking to make sure that that we get on. Whoops. All right, not yet. Oh, there we go. There we are. All right. Okay. So, welcome. Welcome to a new week. Okay. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday and our meditation together. Time we spend to find some stillness and some peace during the crazy days that we have. Every day I go in and I type in the date, February 1st. It's like time. I think Rabbi Bassin said it on Saturday morning. Steve Miller Band said it. Time keeps on slipping into the future. And I think one of the things we're trying to do is make it so it doesn't slip, so that we're at least aware of what's happening to us each day. Even though it still is crazy that we're in February, I do feel like I'm having gratitude each day, just to be here. So we'll keep that going. This week is our Torah portion, Yitro. This is the Ten Commandments. This is when we get it, up on the mountain, and there's thunder and there's lightning and there's the whole thing. But there's also a reminder that what we're doing could go all the way back to Sinai and the receiving of the Ten Commandments. First word. Well, let's put it this way. There's an understanding that the Israelites were too afraid to get close to God on Mount Sinai. And so afraid, and it was so intense and so huge that all they could hear was the first commandment, which is, I am Adonai, your God. First word is actually Anochi. And then there's a midrash that says, they couldn't even handle hearing the first commandment. That all they heard was that first word, Anochi, which means I. Meaning that all God had to say was, I am. And that was enough to freak everybody out, so they couldn't listen to any more. But then, the midrash goes further. Interpretations say, no, they didn't hear the first sentence. They didn't hear the first word. They heard only the first letter. The first letter of Anochi is an Aleph. It's a silent letter. It sounds like this. People think that Aleph sounds like ah, but it doesn't. It sounds like whatever vowel you put underneath it. Could be e, I, o, u, could be any of those sounds. So one way that we could look at it is, we are vessels. We are Aleph, silent. We don't necessarily have to go in any particular direction. We go where the vowels bring us, right? We go where those moments in our life take us. That is how we remain steady, right? We go with the flow of life. We're moving back and forth. Things are coming towards us and we react to them. Some things we go forward and we are acting and seeing how things come out. But whatever it is we're doing, that action or that thing, it colors who we are and it makes us who we are. We are just an Aleph. But more importantly, how incredible that the Torah was given with silence. That first letter was so powerful that it allowed the Israelites to understand what we are going to be doing is revolutionary. What we are going to be doing is an incredibly intense moment, and it begins with silence. That's what we're doing. We are creating the energy in the silence so that afterwards we can do what we need to do. There was an energy in that Aleph that the Israelites could hang on to and take with them as they continued in the desert. The silent Aleph, the silent moment, the times when we're not really thinking, we're not making noise like I'm making right now, but allowing whatever it is that's happening at this moment to happen and see how it plays out, and then how we react to it. Silence allows us to regroup our energy so that we can accomplish what we need to accomplish. Just as the silent Aleph gave the Israelites the energy to be able to understand those 10 commandments as they were being given to them, even though they didn't hear them. It's in the silence that we can discover what's next. If we are always talking, if we are always in it, if we are always pushing, if we are always, making noise, how do we listen? And for that matter, if we're always making noise, how do we listen to the person that we are supposed to be talking with instead of talking to? Sometimes we just need to shut up and be silent and see what that silence brings to us. Because as we've all discovered that have been doing this for 11 months, that silence isn't totally silent because our minds are just roaring. We're not silent because we notice what's happening. That's not we're being quiet and there's a stillness, but is it silent? Totally? In the silence, there's lots of noise that's coming from our brain, that's coming from our body. So truly what we're trying to find within that silence is also a stillness and a peace, and to get rid of some of that other noise, so that if there's a message that's supposed to come to us, it has room to come in, because we're not making all the noise. Even if it's silent noise, right? Your mind is very loud during the meditations. So this is something for us to practice today. Really taking in the silence. And not just taking it in, but allowing the silence to heighten our awareness and notice what is. And just notice it. We don't have to do anything with it. We're just allowing things to be as they are for now. Okay. So let's go to our silent time. Let's find a comfortable position. And we just start breathing a little bit and concentrating on the breath, how it enters into our body. But also tonight, let's consider that silence. Let's try to, if we can, hear the silence. I'll never forget one time walking through the desert. Nothing's around me. I had to go back and get something from the campsite. I was probably half a mile away from everybody. I couldn't hear anyone. It was the loudest silence I've ever experienced. Just notes and notes piercing my ears. It was deafening silence. We're looking for silence. We're looking for quietude, for stillness. And we do that by just listening to our breath. Just paying attention to our breath. As it happens naturally, it's almost like we're a voyeur. Here we go. I'm sure as you've been sitting here, your mind has taken you away from your breath. No judgment. Just bring yourself back with love and kindness, with chesed. Just bring yourself back. As we come to the last 5 minutes or so, we ask for 2 feelings today. A feeling of safety and a feeling of health. We're going to do those until we don't have to on Mondays. So, on each breath, may I feel healthy. May I feel safe. May I feel safe. May I feel health. May I feel safe. May I feel healthy. May I feel healthy and safe. Just keep asking that. You can say it out loud, you can say it to yourself, you can whisper it. Just keep the thought. May I feel safe. May I feel healthy. May I feel health. May I feel safety. May I feel safe. If you'd like to invite someone in your mind's eye to be standing in front of you and offer it to them, you may. May you feel healthy. May you feel safe. May you feel healthy. May you feel safe. I don't know why when I say it to someone else, it uplifts me a little more than when I say it to myself, but may you feel safe, and may you feel healthy. I have to take that same enthusiasm when I ask for it myself. May you feel safe. May you feel health. May you feel safety and health. And then we bring it back to ourselves. May I feel healthy. May I feel safe. May I feel healthy. And may I feel safe. And then let's bring it back inside to our breath. Find that stillness and peace one last moment. The silent Aleph. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you were able to hear that silent Aleph, that you were able to find some stillness and some peace together. May you feel healthy and may you feel safe. Have a beautiful evening.